I don't know if you guys seen on Threads, but it was this lady that was pretty much saying, like, the internet was trying to tell her that she was wrong because her boyfriend asked her to keep his kids so that he can go to work. And he was like, the mama is saying, figure it out, blah, 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 blah. Like, I need you to watch them. And she was like, no. And he was like, but babe, please, I'll do this and I'll do that. And she was just like, no, like, Sunday is my day to rest. You know this already. See if your mom or somebody can watch him. And the internet was in an uproar because she pretty much, like, stood on business and was like, no, I don't want to. And everybody was like, well, you accepted this man with kids. You should watch his kids. Let me tell you something. As someone who has been the stepmother on 2 different occasions, on someone who has 3 children, biological children that I am fully responsible for on my own, let me tell you something. I'm not mad at her. These are not her children. Obviously, she has a relationship with them enough to where he would even ask her something like that, but she is not obligated to these children. They have parents. They have parents. Y'all know that I'm single, and I have backup babysitters. So when their father is not available, or it's not, he gets them on the weekends. But if it's something during the week and he can't make it down here because he lives fucking an hour and a half away, like, this is what babysitters are for. I'm not going to break my brain. I'm not going to miss work. I'm going to create and cultivate a village. One of my kids' babysitters is a 24-hour daycare. They have a godmother. And I'm sorry, I don't believe when people say, I don't have nobody. Find somebody. Find somebody. Ask for recommendations. My goddaughter is 18 years old. Baby, she love to watch them kids for some money. But at the end of the day, if this woman either doesn't have kids or she didn't say whether she had kids or not, but if she doesn't have kids or her kids don't live in her home, why does she have to take on that? And I'm sure she's probably done it before, but ain't nothing wrong with saying, like, no. You might be tired. You might not want to do that shit. Listen, I don't be wanting to be bothered with my own fucking kids, and I laid on the table 3 times and got cut open for them. And that's just me being honest, okay? I feel like I wouldn't call it entitlement because according to her, he didn't really feel away. It was just he was just like, damn. But when she brought it to the internet felt away. And there was people that were projecting, oh, I had this evil stepmom and she hated me. And if you feel like that about them kids and just leave. She never said none of that. All she said was, I can't do it today. Sunday is my day of rest. She didn't go in on the kids. She didn't say, I don't fuck with your kids. She didn't do any of that. Like, but at the end of the day, like, I think that people put way too much on the parent that's not the biological parent and not enough on the parent that is. Like, my kid's father definitely accepted and took on my oldest son. And I appreciate that. That's who he knows as a father figure. That's who he knows as his dad. But I've never required him to do anything for him. If I needed help, I'd ask him for help. If he couldn't do it or wouldn't do it, I didn't feel no kind of way. And vice versa with my bonus daughter, his daughter. If I say, hey, I don't feel like driving that way. Okay, well, if you want to go get her, you better get your ass in the car and go get her. If I've asked him, hey, can you take the boys to get a haircut? You know what? I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm short this week. I only got enough to take one. Oh, okay, let me shoot you the 40 hots real quick. These children have a whole other parent. And yes, parents are deadbeats. Some of them. And they're shitty. Because my oldest son's dad is literally worthless. But that doesn't mean throw everything on him. And I feel like that is the issue that a lot of people have with dating single parents. Is it's like, you want me to come in and do everything. I don't think that that's fair. I don't. Now that I've started dating again, I make sure I let them know, no, these kids have a father. I'm not looking for you to do none of that. If we get serious and this is something that you want to do, great, thank you. But it's not a requirement. It's not an expectation. It's none of that. We don't need to be saved. They're fine. I got it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that that's fair at all.